Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to bring you something almost like a roundup of this month. It has been Makeup Revolution month this month. Every video has been Makeup Revolution, and so I thought that I would give you a roundup of my top 15 products. Now I know that's a lot, but I couldn't narrow it down to 10. I had to go up to 15, and it was still quite hard to narrow that down, but I tried to. Now, of course, there will be quite a few different palettes in here, but be that blush palettes or eyeshadow palettes, because I feel like that's where they're, where some of the products that they do well lie. So I will go through everything, and also keep your eyes peeled at the end of the video because there will be a giveaway, and I will do that right at the end of the video. So keep your eyes peeled. So first of all, a new addition to my collection, and this is the Blush Goddess palette. Now they've got two. They've got Blush Queen and Blush Goddess come out recently. In fact, they had a cream one as well, but I just wanted to talk about this one in particular. I think this one is my favourite one so far, and the one that I've used the most because of the 4 matte blushes that are in here with the 3 shimmer highlights and the matte highlight at the end as well. The reason I really love this is it's just a very, firstly, amazing palette for being versatile. There is this amazing neutral pinky rosy colour here that as a blush I have been using non-stop, and I just think it's brilliant. So I love that there's these gorgeous colours in the mattes, really soft and buttery, and then these fantastic highlighters down here as well. If I can give you a swatch of these. Like I say, one of them is matte, this one here is more, well, not matte, it's sort of less intense, and the rest are very intense, which you can see there. So absolutely loving this palette. Just because it's just so versatile, and it's a great one to take away. So that is number 1. I'm not doing it in a descending order. I'm just telling you which are my 15 favourites because I think everything is on par here. It would just not. I wouldn't be able to choose. That's for sure. So something that really surprised me is their lip liners. Now they're £1 each. They come with a sharpener. They remind me of the MUA ones. And once you've got past that first sort of pass of the lip liner, they become very creamy and really easy to work with. You can see there, this one is in Rebel, which goes really well with their liquid lipstick in Rebel. Surprisingly, it's a beautiful dark pinky purple colour, really nice. Again, like I say, it's £1. I have been sharpening this down, and I've used this sharpener. You do have to give it a bit of a clean, which is annoying, but it's there, it's handy. So absolutely loving these. When I first got them, I thought they were just a bit too hard, but once you've, like I say, worked it down, I've said that 1,000 times now, I need to get out of that habit. Once you've worked it down, it does come off very creamy and quite easy to put on the lips. Really easy to move around the edge of the lips as well. Not so creamy that it's sort of breaking up. So I'm going to show you the first palette really, and that has to go to the Naked Chocolate Bar palette. I have broken this. I know, I didn't mean to. It wasn't a choice. I don't think anybody would break them as a choice, but it is my fault. I broke it. I have used this palette over and over again. It seems to be my palette of choice when I want something a bit fancy. It is neutral, but there's just, it's like neutral plus. It's something so spectacular if you want something golden now. If you're excited about the release of the Lorac Pro 3, this will definitely dupe some of that, I think. It's rosy toned, it's got golds in it, taupes, bronzes, all of those good colours. You've got an amazing matte highlighter down the bottom here. You've got a great gold highlighter down up the top, or vice versa. That is good as a facial highlighter. It's big enough for it as well. And you also have just some beautiful goldy colours, some that you are quite unassuming, and then when you swatch them you're just like, wow. You've got an amazing amount of mattes and bronzes, and just, oh, stunning. I absolutely love this palette. I think this was the first time I realised how good Makeup Revolution was. So this stole my heart. I would never get rid of it. I think it is absolutely perfect for every single day. And it's white chocolate as well. Moving on to number 4. So that's, I think that is, yeah, for number 4. It's actually a tool. And this is their dupe for... it's a blending sponge, and it's in an egg shape. This is it dried down. You dampen it and then you use it on your face to blend your makeup, similar to this, the Real Techniques and the Beauty Blender. I did a review. I think this is actually a pretty good dupe. It is not as soft. Nothing is as soft as the Beauty Blender, but it doesn't matter. It does what it needs to do. So once you've dampened it, it does grow in size and it does really make your makeup look flawless. So if you're looking for something that's a bit cheaper, I believe this is £4.99. Definitely get your hands on one of these. Little tip, rinse it thoroughly first because all of the pink dye comes out. It's much brighter than this. The pink dye comes out first, which is really annoying. Why they did put so much pink dye in, I don't know, but once you've got rid of that and it's run clear, then you can use it to your heart's content. Next up is a palette that I think really blew my mind. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like, but I was excited to try it. I hadn't been a fan of matte eyeshadows before this palette, and then I got this one, and this is the Flawless Matte. I've actually got Flawless Mattes 2 on my eyes today. I have used this one as well. It's quite funny, I say that when I show you it doesn't look completely abused, but when you look at it in person, you can see how much I've really used. So this one's got a massive dent in it. These have got, like, they're just so amazing. You can just see there, I just pop my finger in like some of these very lightly and you get such good colour payoff, I believe. And I just think, well, you know, they just work so beautifully on the eye. I'm going to do a comparison with this and the new Flawless Matte 2 palette, but this is just amazing. It's one that I would take away. This would be the one, if I was going to go away, this is the one that I would take, or the Flawless Matte 2, of course. But I would always take a matte palette. You've got every crease colour in there and transition shade if you need it. It is just awesome. Moving on to the next product, let's go with the lip product. And the Lip Euphorias are a new collection. I really like these. I actually really like the lip amplifications as well, but this in particular, this colour, it's a very unusual colour. You wouldn't think it was, but it is. This is in Aura and it's like a deep rosy nude. It's really different. They remind me of the Intense Butter Glosses by NYX. So rather than just a butter gloss, they're a bit more intense. They're definitely gloss consistency. They make your lips look very plump. But this colour Aura has really impressed me, and I just really like it for an everyday darker nude. It's just perfect. So definitely give that a go. The next palette, like I say, there's quite a lot, is the Makeup Revolution Neutrals versus Neutrals. I think this is the most clever palette that they have come out with. I just love how warm this is down the bottom. You've got quite a few mattes in this bit here. There is a couple of satins and a shimmer or so. And then you've got some beautiful rosy toned shimmers. These three are just divine. If I just show you those on my fingers, it's just stunning. I just love how they blend. And yeah, there's a bit of fallout, but I don't mind that at all. I think these are really superior quality as well. These three warm mattes over here just blow my mind every time I put my fingers in them. I just think there's just something very unusual about this, and it can really bring a different slant on the neutral palette, which is what it's about, why I really like it. So love this, reach for it quite a lot when I'm thinking about an eye look to do. Ow. Don't trap your hair in it, it really hurts. They came out with 6 massive matte blushes and I bought all 6 of them. Claire actually is using one. She really loves it. The one that I reach for the most though is got to be this one, which is Nude. It is, oh, it's no good when you've got all swatches all over your hands. I'll see if I can give you a swatch on the thumb. So this is the colour Nude. It is a really beautiful nudie peachy colour. For me, with very fair skin, I think it works really, really well with any look. So if you're looking for one of those matte blushers that goes with anything, this one in nude goes really well. It looks like what I've got on my cheeks, and actually what I do have on my cheeks will be coming up in a bit because it is another one of my favourites. But these are around £3 each, and they may even be cheaper now, but I just love these. They're huge as well, look at the size of them. So yeah, I think these are absolutely brilliant. They're so soft. Like the powder is really finely milled, and I mean, I've got an Hourglass one, and I think that that's comparable in terms of softness. I couldn't have a favourite without the Ultra Contour palette. I have repurchased this. This is my second one and I've used it today. I think this is just so good. For those of you that are not savvy when it comes to contouring, this is a brilliant starter. It's a powder contour kit. They do have it in cream, but I think for me this has worked really well. I've got it on today actually, and what I use is this middle one for contour, which is this very light cool toned bronzer. If I want to bronze my face up, I dip my big brush across all three of these and just bronze up around the cheeks. This is a gorgeous, very subtle highlighter. It's not massively shimmery. It reminds me of the Hourglass ambient lighting powders. This I think it's a really good dupe, so if anybody's got it, have a look at that. You've got a banana powder. I can't use this banana powder, but it's very brightening for under the eyes. It's a little bit too yellow for me, but otherwise I think a lot of people are enjoying it. It's the only one in the palette I don't really use. However, this over here, this is a beautiful matte highlight, which is great for blending, for setting your eyes especially. I really like that one. And then this highlight here is just perfect for every day. It isn't BAM highlight, but it really does give you something. And there are other products that will give you BAM if you want that. Also, this I use for my inner corners. It is a very shimmery, light white, bright white highlighter, which I do use on my inner corners. I can't use it on my cheeks. It gives me a bruise-like effect, so I try not to use it. But I do use it, so I get use out of all of those. This is fantastic. For the £8 that it costs, I just think it's great value for money. I also have a product that I have absolutely, look how mucky it is. I've really digged into that. I love this. It's a foiled shadow. It's called an Awesome Metals shadow. It definitely has a foil in it. You can see here just how bright that is. It's quite damp. It's almost like a liquid eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow. I'm going to swatch it on my arm here so you can just see the intensity of that. It is just fantastic, and you will see it in the giveaway at the end of the video, because I think this is a product that needs more highlighting. It's definitely highlighting. If you're looking for something to make your eyes stand out, then this is the product. I absolutely love it. I wore it to the clothes show last year with all the girls. I kept getting compliments on it, so definitely recommend that. And if you enter the giveaway, you will get that. A very underrated product. I have it on my cheeks today. I've got a couple of things on my cheeks today, but this particular one, this product and its sisters, so all the colours in this range are fantastic, but this particular one is in Heart. It's very similar to that nude colour in the matte blush. It's a matte cream blusher. You need the tiniest amount to do both cheeks. I dot a really small amount on each cheek, and then I blend away with my fingers before I put on powder. And a really good thing is you can put a little bit too much, but you can blend it with your setting powder and it will take that edge away. I think it gives such a natural flush. These are brilliant. I've tried a couple of things like this, a Bourjois one, and I think I may have tried another one. I can't remember which brand it was, but these are fantastic. They knock them out of the park, and I think they're really underrated. So if you can get your hands on them, they're often in the sale. These are 50p each actually, and my god, they're just brilliant. They look tiny, but I wouldn't get through this in a lifetime. You really do need the smallest amount, so highly recommend that. we're coming up to the last few products. We're last 4 products now. So product number, this would be 11, wouldn't it? 11, 12. No, this would be 12. Product number 12. And it's got to be this palette, the Ultra Blush palette in Golden Sugar 2 Rose Gold. I love the first one, but this one literally took my breath away. I cannot stop using this particular champagne gold highlight there. I wish I could find out whether that is a dupe for Champagne Gold, Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. I don't own it. I would love to find out if it is the same. But I mean, this peachy colour as well just blows my mind. Just look at that shimmer. If you love highlighter, this is the palette for you. And I wasn't a highlighter fan because it kept making me look bruised. But when I got this just blew me away. So highly recommend that. And again, for I think it's £6. It's incredible. I have swatched those 2 on there. You can't really see them actually, but amazing. Really excellent quality. Oh, coming down to the last 3 products and another lip product. These are the Iconic Pro lipsticks. But this one in particular really caught my eye. It's a stunning deep raspberry. It's a perfect colour for the summer if you don't want to wear a red, because a red is a little bit too autumn winter. This colour in Make It in the City, I'll give you a little swatch on my arm. It's very opaque. It's a beautiful deep raspberry, which I just think would work on any skin tone. It's just the right side of cool as well. Really lovely colour. So if you haven't tried it, this one is a knockout. Make It in the City. Coming up to the final products now. I have reached for this more than I ever thought I would. When I ordered this, I just thought, never going to reach for it. It's got blues and greens in, for goodness sake. Why did I buy it? But you know what? This is brilliant. This is the Mermaids vs Unicorns palette. I have used this side more than this side, but when I have used this side, I've always been massively impressed. The pigmentation in this palette is stand out. I would compare them to the Makeup Geek shadows in pigmentation. Just look at those. I really do get so excited when I show this palette because I just think there's nothing like it. Really recommend it. And for £4, you just can't go wrong. This is a £4 palette. One of my favourites. If I want a colourful look, this is the one I've been reaching for. And I mean, look. Oh, and these colours are absolutely in at the moment. Mermaids, unicorns, they are topical. They are very much a millennials sort of thing. And finally, but not least, the blushing hearts. I just got this and it's quickly become my favourite. This is the Triple Baked Blusher in Peachy Pink Kisses. Now you might think that this doesn't look like a blusher, and do you know what? You would be right. I would say that this is 3 highlighters, 3 very beautiful soft highlighters, and I've been using it on my face every day since I got it. Beautiful, stunning, soft. The packaging, we know the packaging is awesome. These are a dupe for the Too Faced Blushing Hearts, I think they're called, or I can't remember what they're called. I can't remember. Love Hearts, I can't remember the Too Faced ones. This one is definitely, they've got this one and there's another one called Iced Hearts. I would say those 2 that have got the lighter packaging are highlighters, even though they're not the Goddess of Love highlighter ones, even though there are those. I'm getting a bit babbly, but these are amazing. So that's it. That's my top 15 products. Took me quite a while to get through them. But what you've been waiting for is the giveaway. And I'm going to show you all the products that are in the giveaway. This is a big giveaway. And I just wanted to put this on for all of you that have stuck with me through Makeup Revolution month and have enjoyed, oh God, that has stained, that lipstick. And you've enjoyed going through all of Makeup Revolution. If you're like me and you're just a massive fan of Makeup Revolution, then this giveaway is definitely something that you'll be looking forward to. So, what's in it? There's quite a lot in here. Let me get it all out. It's just in this little box that I've kept. Oh, with all my other giveaway stuff. So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 products in this giveaway. We'll start with, let's start with these. So there are 2 single eyeshadows. You've got I Won't Be Alone, which is a gorgeous deep purple, and then Killer, which I think is a really deep charcoal grey. Together, these are the perfect smoky eye shadows. The single shadows are definitely not to be sniffed at. They're just as pigmented, but they're blooming huge. If you wanted just one thing to have as a smoky eye, then this particular one, Killer, is perfect. Really lovely. So putting those into the giveaway. There is the one blush stick in Malibu. This is not a matte blush stick, but it's beautiful when it's sheared out. Really warms up the skin. A little tip, if you use this underneath your, a very sheer it out, use it underneath your foundation, you'll get a lovely warm glow. So this is beautiful. What have I done with all that stuff? There it is. This, you may not want this because I got given this in the mystery bag and I can't use it. This is the one foundation in shade 8. I'll just show you what that looks like. It's sort of a medium shade. If you're like me and you're pale, you probably won't be able to use it, but give it a go if you want to. You might want to see what the formula's like. It's very, very watery. You have to give it a really good shake, but it does matte down and it's very buildable. So if you're willing to give it a go, definitely have a try. It might be worth you trying it out, even if it's the wrong colour, just to see what the finish is like, and then you can decide on which colour you want to go. I do think that the shades do come up quite light, and even though that looks quite dark, if you're a light to medium, shade 8 might just work for you. So have a go with that. We have the biggest eye primer in the world from I Heart Makeup. It's huge. I'll just show you my eye primer, and I tell you what, you cannot get through these. This is the size of mine, and that is the size of the I Heart Makeup one. This is the eye primer in Wow. I believe this is a shimmery one, but I can't remember, so I do apologise. But I think this is great. Excuse me. It is a dupe for the eyeshadow primer, I believe, one of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primers. So definitely give that a go. Winning this will give you an opportunity to at least try some things. Even if you don't like them, you haven't put your money out there. So that, in a way, is a good thing. Next, we have a Radiant Light. I really rate these. I think the Radiant Lights are meant to be a dupe for the ambient lighting powders. This one is in Glow. It's got more of a shimmer to it. And it's a bit more warm, and I think this would suit more people. So that is going in, and I love this rose gold packaging. It's just amazing. We've then got a palette and a lipstick. This is the I Am Naked palette. It's got 6 eyeshadows. You've got 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. I'll just turn it around so you can see what that looks like. They're very neutral, which would suit anybody. And then you've got a very nude lipstick here. These are not sold individually, these lipsticks, so it's unique to this palette, part of the I Heart Makeup range. And I would suggest trying to fit other lipsticks in there as well, because it means you can take these palettes away. And I have heard that this lipstick is the slot in here does fit more lipstick, so give it a go. I'm really pleased to be giving this away because the eyeshadow qualities are brilliant. I have the Mermaids Forever mini gem brush set. These brushes are blooming soft. I've got this in the Unicorns Unite, and oh, they're so soft. This one in particular on your face, you just rub it on your face and you just can't stop doing it. It's just delightful. So highly recommend giving these a go, which is why I'm including those in the giveaway. The penultimate item is the Unicorns Unite palette. This is the most beautiful, it's like a muted colourful palette, so you're getting some colours in there, but you're also getting neutrals. They're not overly bright, but it means that you can have a play with a bit of colour. You get 6 mattes and you get 12 shimmers, and these palettes are just stunning. And this packaging, can you just see that, the hologram? Hello, how beautiful. It is the standard black packaging, but if you like keeping the boxes, you've got a really neat box there. And finally, I mentioned it in the video earlier, you are getting the Awesome Metals foil finish in rose gold, and this sells out so quickly all the time. I just bought a backup because I just think it's fantastic. You will really enjoy this. And I had to buy this for you guys and put it in the giveaway. If you haven't been able to get your hand on it, then enter just for this. I would, for sure. So to enter, these are the rules. You have to be over 18 or you have to get parents' permission if you're entering. When I announce the winner, you must let me know if you're over 18. I will be announcing the winner a week from today. So I'll put the dates down below and it will run for a week, and then the next morning I will announce the winner. You must be a subscriber to the channel and you must comment down below what your favourite Makeup Revolution product is. If you've never tried Makeup Revolution before, then say which one of those products you are excited to try. So definitely just comment down that below. And again, I'll put all the rules down below as usual. I have done a lot of giveaways over this month. The next giveaway that I intend to do though is when I reach 5,000 subscribers. So you won't see many more. I was just really excited about this month in particular. Of course, my wedding will be coming up and I think you'll be seeing this on my wedding day or just after. So very excited about you guys sharing that moment with me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am going to do a favourites this month, but not Makeup Revolution. I am going to do a short favourites that goes into June. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, especially if you're entering the giveaway, and comment down below if you have any other comments, especially if you're entering the giveaway anyway. So take care guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.